Really quickly how you can create graphs in numbers for all of your program data if you're not using an online data collection system, or if you want to graph the data manually for things like treatment fidelity or parent training. This is an easy way to do that. You just come to File and open and create a new file in Numbers. We're going to choose the Table and Chart template. All right, I'm going to just take out this bar graph because we don't want to use a bar graph. You might use a bar graph for preference assessments or something else. But for this example, we're going to graph program data. So I'm going to come up here and add a chart. And I'm going to simply add a line graph. I'm going to change the item to whatever date you're interested in, your session was. So I'm going to use just a random date for now. And then each one will be a subsequent date. We'll do 8-1. Your categories are the programs, so I'm just going to call them Program 1, Program 2, so you just want to put in your whatever program name you have. You can adjust the column width, so you can easily add a lot more programs depending on how many programs you have for any particular client. You can make it as wide as you need to go. So if I wanted to add in, let's add in just 2 more. And we're just going to keep this random data in here so you can see what that looks like. Generally, this is best for any type of frequency count. So I'm going to just add in a little extra random data. Let's add in one with a descending trend. So you can see what that looks like. All right. Now let's actually create the data, the graph. You just add the chart data. You click on the column that you want to add. This one will be our program 1. Whatever that program is, the title is there. So now we're going to make this pretty. I'm going to choose axis. I'm going to take out the major grid lines for the y-axis. I want to add the axis name, the axis line. And I'm going to do the x-axis as well. All right. So that's looking pretty good. I want to just change the name of this. So the y-axis is frequency. The x-axis is our date. You could also do session numbers, but I would recommend doing a date. And now I'm going to add in another chart. So I'm going to add chart data, come up and just click the second column. And now I'm going to edit this one so it matches. Add in the axis name and the line. And you can see how quickly and easily you can add in a chart for each of your different programs. I need to click add the chart data. We're going to do program 3. I'm going to change the axes again. You can also change the maximum and minimum scales. So for your y-axis, if you're doing a percentage and then you want the axis to go to 100%, so you can change that by entering a max value of 100. So you want to make sure that you edit that if you're doing a percentage. And we'll just do this one more. We're going to add the chart. Click on add chart data. Come in and we'll do the 4th program. I'm going to change the axes. And you can see how quickly and easily you have now a graph for all of your programs.